find exactly the possible values of cos theta, given that sine theta is 2/3. Illustrate your answers. So illustrate your answers means draw a unit circle. So sine theta equals 2/3. What we're interested in, we're going to use the Pythagorean identity. So sine theta equals 2/3, and we know that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equals 1. So that's by far the most important, the most widely used trigonometric identity. I say identity, it's not written as an identity, but it could be. This could be the identity symbol. So if we get something like this, you can always convert sine theta to cosine theta. So what I can do, I can take this sine theta equals 2/3, and then I can square both sides. So that would be sine squared theta. Remember, sine squared theta means sine theta, then you square it. So it's like having a sine theta in a bracket with a squared, but we write it like this. That means sine theta then square equals 2/3 squared is 4/9. So now I can use this Pythagorean identity. Well, if sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equals 1, then sine squared theta must be 1 minus cos squared theta. Sine squared theta equals 1 minus cos squared theta. So I can now substitute, and then we can look to find cos theta. So 1 minus cos squared theta equals 4/9. So now we can rearrange a little bit, get the cos squared theta over here, get the 4/9 over there. So that would say cos squared theta equals 1 minus 4/9. Well, 1 minus 4/9 is 9/9 minus 4/9, so that is 5/9 equals cos squared theta. So that would mean that cos theta equals, well, it's the square root of that, which could be positive, could be negative. We will say this is the square root of 5/9, and it's plus or minus at the moment. And then you can simplify that. It's the square root of 5 over the square root of 9, which is root 5/3. So root 5/3 plus or minus equals cos theta. Now, it talks about illustrating your answers. Now is a very good time to illustrate our answers. We have, so sine theta equaled 2/3, and it was positive, right? So if I just draw this, remember sine theta around a unit circle is the height. So this is a height of 1, so this will 1/3, 2/3 is about there. So if we do something like that, you can see there's two angles, or two values of theta, such that sine theta equals 2/3. So that's 2/3 there. You could have this value here, theta, and you've got this value, which is pi minus theta, using the symmetry. Okay, so you've got your two values, and actually, if you think this is the value of 2/3 here for sine theta, which means this cosine theta here, remember that is the x coordinate. Well, this here is going to be minus root 5/3, and here we have root 5/3. So we've illustrated it. There are two possible answers here. Now, a lot of the time in trigonometry questions, you'll be given more information. You might be told what quadrant theta's in, and then it will mean you can eliminate one of these. But as it stands, there are two possible answers. So cosine theta could be 5/3, so root 5/3, or it could be minus root 5/3.